Actually, I didn't come up with it. Thrvxxx came up with it, so he would have to tell you.
Okay.
But, you know what I'm saying, he's incarcerated right now, he's going through some shit, so he can't tell you right now. But I didn't come up with the shit, he just started calling me the shit. And I never expected to start making music, so when I did start making music, I was just like, yeah, Lizzle.
So, like, how did that happen? He just was like, what up, Lizzle? Just one day just called you a random name.
Yeah, like for like a week straight.
Really?
Yeah.
And you just answered to him?
I mean, nah, that was just, hey, that's what we was doing. Niggas was had slap contests, all that shit. We was doing a whole rack of guitar and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to slap I don't got the hands for that. What about Thrvxxx? Like, how'd you come up with the name Thrvxxx in your crew?
Well, actually, I didn't come up with the shit. Lane came up with the name. He's like one of the first people who. Now, with that being said, but it stands for the real artist. So you got the real artist, and then you left with the X's. The X's could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not only music. Music just the first thing that popped off. You know what I'm saying? It's promotion. It's parties, clothes, fashion, everything. You know what I'm saying? All wrapped into one. But people get it misconstrued because all they know is Thrvxxx music.
So tell me who's in Thrvxxx.
Alright, as far as the family, I can't name everybody, but as far as the artists, it's Boogie Snow, Bankroll Marky, Freak Show, Big Flock, and myself. Now, with that being said, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, all the people I named is who is the 5 main artists right now. It's other artists besides that, you know what I'm saying, it's other artists that's under Thrvxxx too, but they not, you know what I'm saying, the 5 prominent artists.
They're the family members of the crew.
Yeah.
How'd y'all come together?
We all know each other for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all like grew up in DC together?
Everybody, a lot of people from, you know what I'm saying, from different areas.
Okay, where you
Everybody not, I was born in DC, but I moved to Maryland. Like Boogie Snow, he from DC. Flock, he from he from the man, he from Maryland. What bank from? I don't remember. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, he from DC. Then there's other people in the group who, you know what I'm saying, who don't make music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's from a whole bunch of different areas, but we all, you know what I'm saying, we all know each other for a while. We've been fucking with each other for a while.
Y'all got a really like big team. When I saw the mixtape cover, I saw so many people like around. I didn't know who was rapping.
And that shit confused a lot of people because it was what, 12 people on the cover?
Yeah,
it was only 5. It was only 5 people rapping. So you know what I'm saying? People thought it was 12 motherfuckers who was rapping, but that's not the case.
What made y'all decide to call the mixtape a movie?
It was random. It was actually me and the engineer Freak Show. We was just like, what should we call this? Because at this time, a lot of people was locked up. Like Flock was locked up, Boogie was locked up. It was only what, like 4 of us that was out last summer. So I don't even remember. It wasn't a set reason why we called it that. But once we got the name, that's what we stuck with. That's what we based the mixtape off of. But we wasn't like, man, let's just name it the movie because of this. Nah, it just happened. We just needed a name for the thing. Like I said, that we, you know what I'm saying, we was just diving in. That was our first, you know what I'm saying. We didn't know nothing about, like, our equipment was all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We still record in the closet, but at that point we didn't really know nothing as much as we know now in a year's time span.
That was y'all first mixtape ever, like coming together. What inspired y'all to say, hey, you know, we got this crew, we want to just go ahead and put this music out? What made y'all decide to do that?
For my man right here, little Chris, he passed away last year, 4th of July. So our Big Boy Band. That's the song that's dedicated to him. So put out Big Boy Bands, I want to say, I don't know. We put it out a couple days after his funeral, and that joint just started viral. Like nothing we never, you know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't ready for it, we wasn't expecting it to go off like that. Hearing the people car, all that shit. So,
was it on the radio at the time when it went viral?
Nah, nope. Just only YouTube. Only YouTube. And then after that, we gotta keep putting out music. They want to hear our music, so.
So y'all wasn't in mixtape mode when you dropped Big Boy Bands. It was just you dropped a single and then you got the response. It was like,
yeah, because the song was done. The song was done before he passed away. Then he passed away. I went back and redid my verse and put the stuff about him at the end, and then we put it out. So we wasn't thinking about no mixtape at all because me, no Rico, or anybody else that was out at the time, we weren't expecting to be artists. Flock was the only artist. That's how it was supposed to go. Flock rap. We all do something else.
Okay.
We, you know what I'm saying, the whole group coming together, all that, it was never expected. But it just happened. That's just how it happened.
And the little Chris, did he rap?
Nah, he was just turned up, dude. Yeah, he was a baller. He was a flashy nigga.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, a little Chris.
Yeah,
and it's great that y'all came together in honor to pay homage to him and everything. So, Big Boy Bands is the first. You said you dropped that July 22nd last year, right? That's when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did Too Much, like, was that the official single off the mixtape or was it Big Boy Bands?
We didn't even, that's what I'm saying, like, when we made it, we didn't even know what the official single was.
Right.
We didn't know what the press kit was, we didn't know what none of that was. It wasn't no, this gonna be the single. Too Much wasn't even about to get on the mixtape. I had to, Too Much wasn't even about to get on the tape. I had to politic and make sure it got on the tape because I couldn't get my voice right for a good, like, 48 hours. So this right before the tape coming out, niggas like, man, fuck this jump. Nah, I gotta get this shit right. Knocked it out and got on the tape.
And when you dropped the mixtape, that was the one that everybody was like, yo, this is it. Usually your fans end up picking the single. It's like, that was the most popular one that you had.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the jump that was gonna do it. Like, we was down Hampton,
Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I'm from. 7-5, what up?
That's Thrvxxx University. Shout out Hampton, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, we was down Hampton. So we did, you know, Bayfest, right?
Yeah.
We did Bayfest, so I'm asleep. I wake up the next morning to Vine. Everybody on Vine on the Too Much jump. So that's when I knew. When I seen like 50 Vines that morning, I already knew because that's the, you know what I'm saying, that's the top of the social media right now.
Too Much, man. When I think I was in Hampton when I first heard one of my homies, the last movie that told me about Thrvxxx. Nah, so we just riding around and I'm hearing it and I'm like, Too Much. I'm like, what is this? It's really catchy and everything. And everybody out from the 7-5 up to DC, everywhere I go, I was playing y'all records before I even know who y'all were. And I was like, yo, this is definitely a hit. I love the whole mixtape, but that song really stuck to me. And prior to, you know, Trey Songz and Que hopping on the remix, I had heard rumors about like Meek Mill that was supposed to originally get on that. Was that true?
Nah. I mean, it was a lot of shit floating around with the song, but a lot of shit wasn't true, you know what I'm saying? Like, just how a lot of niggas made a Stoner remix, but they were unofficial.
Yeah.
It's a lot of unofficial remixes of it.
But the official remix is the Trey Songz and Que.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
The way it came about, the people in Atlanta, they hit us up and was like, you know what I'm saying, we like the record, woo, woo, woo. Let's talk. So, you know what I'm saying, we went back and forth with them for a couple of weeks, and it is what it is.
Was you shocked when Trey Songz and Que got on it? Was that who you was? Did you know when they hit you up that that's what they wanted on the track?
Nah, I knew Q, but I didn't know Trey Songz. They told me that like a week and a half later. I wasn't even hip.
When you first dropped the track, you said you was a hit after being on Vine and seeing everybody rebind and everything. Did you ever in your mind say, hey, I want to do a remix with somebody in the industry at all? Would it ever cross your mind?
Nah, I didn't. It actually didn't.
So you had planned on just wanting to be just you. Were you okay with the
Yeah, definitely. I'm saying when it, you know what I'm saying, when it first came out, that wasn't like what I was projecting for. I wasn't like somebody in the industry.
Right.
That's just how it happened, man.
Can we expect like a music video? Have y'all shot one or anything, or y'all talking in works?
Yeah, you can expect one.
Okay. Anytime soon.
No, I can't give you no time.
Okay, that's fair. Well, make sure when it drop, I get the exclusive like TazManiaShow world premiere. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. So as far as, you know, DMV, you know, DC, Maryland, Virginia, what was the feedback like from your community when people started to see you know, rising to become this big artist out there, DMV?
Love that you don't usually get. Like, don't nobody show nobody love out here for real. Everybody down on each other. I mean, that's just this area, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers who know about music scenes know that this area is notorious for that shit. Don't nobody show each other love, and everybody just hate on each other. But niggas showing me love, you know what I'm saying they want to get on the joint. Niggas putting their own verses on the joint, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's real unexpected. But
so has anybody like the DC people that are pretty big, like, you know, Raheem Wale, did any of those bigger artists that have been in the industry reach out to you to show love and everything?
Yeah, Wale definitely. Shout out Wale. He brought me out. He did a show. It was him and Big Sean. He brought me out during his set. Raheem Devon, I ain't never really hollered at him. I know he was at our show in Howard Theater. I seen him.
I was at that show. Yeah, that was last year.
The HUHU cast.
Yeah, DJ Baby Drew was DJing there that night.
Yeah. I saw him right before we went on. I seen Raheem Devon in the corner. What?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So as far as like your mixtape, Thrvxxx and Fifth Avenue, that dropped like a couple months ago, right? How did you get DJ Whoo Kid a part of that? I had him on my show like a couple years ago back in London. He's a little crazy. Like, what was that experience
like? Shout out Whoo Kid. I got with Whoo Kid through K Rucker.
Okay.
And K Rucker he produced the track called Too Easy on the mixtape. So while we was doing the track, you know what I'm saying, we was hollering at him about, we was just going through different avenues, like, you know what I'm saying, which way we should go with it. And that shit just came about. Everything is just, you know what I'm saying, this whole year, shit has just been wild. Shit just be coming out of nowhere.
They really unexpected. You didn't expect to be as far as you are today when you dropped that track record last summer?
Hell
Nah. So what do you see yourself, I guess, moving forward? Who would you like to work with in the industry?
I want to work with Travis Porter, Drake, Rich Homie. Who else I want to work with? Wayne, of course. Fall Out Boy. Probably. Who else? That's probably it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you signed to a label right now? Or are you?
Thrvxxx the label.
Thrvxxx the label.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So you're gonna keep the independent route.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit. That other route you can go is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The independent road ain't. You know what I'm saying? What it's cracked up to be. Like, people make it seem like if you go independent, you can be straight. But nah, if you go independent, everything out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody funding you except for you. So it got pros and cons, just like getting signed got pros and cons. I can go sign tomorrow and they put me on the shelf for 2 years. And niggas asking where's Lizzle.
Right.
So yeah.
You know how you said earlier that you didn't expect anybody to get on too much remix. With the mixtape that you recently dropped, is there any people that you would like to see get on any remixes, any of the tracks that you've done so far? Like if you had anybody, like what specific track off your mixtape would you want to see an artist on? Like an unofficial remix, like outside the mixtape, decided to drop it.
Yeah, probably. I'd say probably Hands in the Air.
Okay. Who would you want to see on that?
I don't know. There's so many motherfuckers who could get on that job.
Well, I mean, just a couple people that you would say in mind that you would be like, I could hear this person on it.
Wiz, definitely.
Okay.
B.O.B. I can see on that job. And who else I can see on that job? I don't know. Probably Juicy J. Somebody super hype. That's like a super turned up song.
Is it on the radio yet in the clubs and everything?
Nah. My man right here just played it in the club the other day though. Shout out DJ Steve-O.
Okay.
Yeah, but nah, that ain't hit the radio yet.
Alright, so Trey Songz and Que, you plan on showing up? You making any guest appearances or anything?
Yeah. I mean, I'm mad I'm not on that joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even on the flyer, none of that shit. But I'm gonna definitely be there. Definitely gotta touch some people's hands, network.
Yeah, this is gonna be your first time going?
Yeah, I ain't go last year. It was in front of Nat Stadium last year. I ain't go.
It's gonna be pretty big, yo. Like, definitely. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they might let you get some time. You know, jump around.
Hopefully, man. I'm trying to.
But typically, when you're preparing for performance, what do you usually do? Like, how do you get ready? Get in the zone?
Okay. Drunk.
What's your drink of choice?
White Remy.
Okay. Trying to get the sponsorship?
Definitely.
Okay.
If Charlamagne can get sponsored, I'm gonna keep saying this until they sponsor. If you sponsor Charlamagne, you need to sponsor Thrvxxx. But
Facts.
Facts. That's facts. I don't know how. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But definitely, White Remy. I don't got no like specific shit. We probably all I listen to is our shit. So just drink, smoke. Same thing we do to get in the stew. Just a little bit more because we gotta perform. But never no nerves or nothing.
It doesn't like throw you off balance, like you're able to stay, like you can function like that. Like, cause I was thinking,
hell yeah. Cause you gotta think about it. Imagine if I went up there sober. I'm gonna be worried about all this shit. If I'm turned up, I don't give a fuck. I'm on stage. I'm tripping.
Right.
So I never fail. Not gonna wood. Not gonna fall.
Okay. besides, you know, tomorrow's festival that you're attending, do you have any festivals or performances or showcases that you plan on performing at in the future? Anything lined up? Any tours?
No tours right now lined up that I know of, and I know we had Bayfest again in October.
Okay.
So this was the year Lil Chris would have been graduating, so.
But you went to Hampton?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you went to Hampton University.
Yeah. This would have been his senior year.
That's so crazy. Rest in peace one more time.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's why we naming our next group tape the campaign, because he was going to run for class president.
Word?
Yeah.
Yo, that's so crazy, man. So much going on. What do you feel about the Michael Brown situation out in Ferguson?
Man, that shit crazy. It's like, that ain't the, you know what I'm saying? They just choked the other, I don't know his name, they just choked him out in front of the store, killed him.
Staten Island, the big dude.
Yeah, killed him. Killed the, that shit crazy, man.
It is crazy. We definitely got to use our voice to stand out and make sure that we represent. Like how you made the track for your boy that passed away, Lauryn Hill did a track, J. Cole did a track, El Martin did a track to pay homage and everything. They killing too many of our young African American men, yo, not even knowing what their.
And they need to make every police officer wear a camera. Like, I seen a couple states did that shit, but everybody need to do that shit.
I recently went on Instagram and saw that these three 13-year-old kids made an app. It's called 5-0, and basically it's about reporting police brutality. Like if you're witnessing on the scene, you just put it in the app and let them know, and it's a community forum that you can be able to communicate what's going on, where you don't have to just upload videos to YouTube and everything. But some kids out in Atlanta, Georgia, they did it, so hopefully that helps with it and everything.
Yeah, that's what's up. They definitely out here, you know what I'm saying, killing our black youth for no reason.
I mean, you experienced a lot of that in DC, like a lot of DC crime. You have like a lot of people that are like envious of the fame that you're starting to attract.
Pretty sure it is, but nobody, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers don't just be like, I hate Thrvxx. Well, niggas say they hate Thrvxx, but it's because their music isn't doing anything. It's not a lot of people saying, fuck Thrvxx, that just listen to music and that's all they do. Niggas, you know what I'm saying, 95% of the people who hate is because we only been rapping a year. I wouldn't fuck with Thrvxx if I've been rapping for 3-4 years.
They feel like y'all didn't earn your stripes, like y'all just jumped in and got lucky. That's what you think it is.
You can say that, but I mean, it's not one song we put out that you can go to and say, damn, this some shit. Or I mean, well, that's people's opinion, but in my opinion, we never put out no mediocre ever. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I make sure that don't come out of the studio is no bullshit.
Right.
Cause like my man HB say, you know what I'm saying, once you whack, you can never, you know what I'm saying, there's no rejuvenating. So
once you whack, never
just a whack nigga. Nah, not even that, cause that was gonna be corny. So right. That's why I ain't say it.
That's what I was like, is that what you get to? Like
But yeah.
Okay, cool. So as far as I know you just dropped your solo tape with the Thrvxx. When's the next Thrvxx mixtape coming up or album? When can we expect that?
Shooting for like this November.
Okay.
Late October, cause the last one came out October 1st. So we definitely shoot for the fall.
And that's Big Flock, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Big Flock.
The Big Flock. Did he have anything pre-recorded that's gonna be featured on tape?
Definitely.
So who else is gonna be on this? You, him, and is it gonna be
me, Flock, Boogie Snow, Bankroll Marky, Freak Show, Mac Dre, Thrvxx, FP, Boo. It's gonna be a lot of people in the joint. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't gotta reach out for any features to make people want to listen to our music, because we already put out a whole tape with no features. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Y'all plan on doing any work with Wale? You know, since he shows so much love.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the process like, I guess, between doing us? So what did you notice as far as when you created Thrvxx and Dab as opposed to the movie? What was the difference in doing a solo mixtape as opposed to doing a group project?
We were doing a group project. It was, I say, more fun because we didn't know anything, and it wasn't no expectations. When I was making Thrvxx with Pal, I was nervous. I'm like, damn, this is my next showing. What if don't nobody fuck with this shit? You know what I'm saying? What if this it? What if I just put out this one song and then my mixtape was shit? Don't nobody fuck with it. Know what I'm gonna do? So it was more nerve-wracking the second time doing the solo shit. But that's why I'm geeking right now. We working on this group shit, so we're back in my mode.
Did you have really good feedback after you dropped your solo mixtape?
Oh yeah, definitely. Better than I expected, actually.
What did DJ Whoo Kid like? Did he give you any advice? advice or tell you anything specific that he liked about the project?
He told me he fuck with the We Them Niggas joint. You know what I'm saying? He be playing that on Shade 45. He still be rocking with my old shit on Shade 45. But he ain't really give me no advice. He just told me he need a Thrvxxx shirt. Just keep doing what we doing. Keep grinding. Stay humble.
I got a Thrvxxx shirt too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I should have it on the day.
Yeah, Thrvxxx shirt's on the way.
But like, did you want to tell your fans where they can follow you at, check you out, what's coming up next?
Yeah, man. Follow me at I'm Thrvxxx, Thrvxxx with the V. Follow the whole camp at Thrvxxx House. If you want to book Thrvxxx, it's Thrvxxx. Wait, damn, what is it? Oh yeah, Thrvxxx with the V at theorybooking.com. Yeah, fucking with Revolt, you get fucking iPhone 5 cases. Don't worry about it. Thrvxxx, man, we out.
Thrvxxx. Real dope dealers for real.